Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So if this is your first time seeing me, my name is Amanda. Nice to meet you. Today I'm really excited because we're gonna be trying out the camo CC cream. I'm like really excited because it claims to be full coverage. It does say that it has a natural finish. I have very oily skin. It used to be oilier, so I'm not gonna say very oily, but let's just say I have combination skin. Recently I've been wearing more moisturizer and I feel like my skin doesn't develop as many oils as it used to because I kind of neglected skincare in general. And now I'm trying to, you know, put on some serum, some SPF, some moisturizer, eye cream. Before I didn't really do that. And I feel like my oils are better now. I'm more of like a combination type skin. But anyway, it also has SPF 30, which is awesome. So it says apply 1 to 2 pumps of the CC cream to clean skin using our e.l.f. Complexion Duo brush, which I also have here to test out. And as a primer today, I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, which I have used before. I feel like it smooths out my skin. I kind of just apply it with my finger and put it on my cheeks and my nose mostly. That's where I feel like I have the most pores. So this doesn't really have any mattifying properties, but I'm actually gonna bake my face a little bit because that's what I usually do with all the foundations I use. So I just want to do my normal routine. I also have this e.l.f. sponge, which is my favorite sponge ever. So I'm really excited to see if the camo CC cream is full coverage even while using a sponge. Of course, using a brush is gonna be the highest coverage. I'm assuming. I'll do one side with the sponge and one side with the brush just to see which one I like better. Just to let you guys know, this is $14 on the e.l.f. website. This sponge is $5 and I definitely recommend it. It's amazing. This Poreless Putty Primer is $8. It lasts a really long time and it makes my skin feel really smooth, so I also recommend this. And the brush is $8 as well. So everything is really affordable. I'm just really excited about this brush because it's dual ended, so this is like really good to get around the nose area, to do concealer. Oh, I also have the e.l.f. concealer, so I'm just gonna use that as well. This is the Hydrating Camo Concealer in the satin finish. I just like the way it looks under the eyes more than the matte concealer, to be honest. And I have it in the shade Medium Sand. I got medium 330W for the CC cream, which I don't know if that's gonna match, but we can only hope, guys. This concealer is $6, so really good prices. So on this side, I'm going to use my sponge and I'm just gonna put 1 pump. Actually a lot, not gonna lie. So I'm actually gonna take my finger and kind of dot it on my face. I do have a spot here and side of my nose. Right off the bat, it feels like more of a thick texture. As you can see on my nose, it's like kind of just sitting there. Definitely not liquidy at all, but with 1 pump, it covers super well. I don't know if you guys can see, it's kind of gathering a bit around my nose area. It probably could just be that I'm using a sponge and it's not blending that well around my nose. But yeah, and it didn't really cover this area very well. So I think I'm gonna put 1 more pump right there. But so far I do like the finish. Obviously around my nose it's not gonna look perfect because my nose isn't completely smooth, but I just thought I should show you that. It's kind of like breaking up a little bit on the edges. So I'm only putting this much more just right here in that area. So yeah, so far I do like it. I think it has a pretty good coverage and it was easy to blend out. Like, didn't really take much time at all. I have a feeling I'm gonna prefer the brush, but we'll see. Just so you guys know, it does feel a little bit tacky to the touch. The more it's settling in, I feel like I do like the way it looks. It's just right here on my nose. So I'm gonna get one pump like I did on the other side. Ugh, I feel like a lot comes out with just one pump. I feel like it's way too much. So I don't think I'm gonna put all of it. I'm gonna start with this much. And then if we wanna add more coverage, I'll go ahead and put more, but there's still this much left, so be careful. I would probably recommend half a pump, like don't squeeze all the way down. This brush is definitely on the more flimsy side. It's not like a dense brush. I can already tell there's like way too much coverage going on with the brush. Like I could have used a lot less. So there's that. I'm gonna use the other side to kind of blend it in my nose area. Okay guys, so this is how it looks. This is the brush side and this is the sponge. So this is more of a natural finish, like it said. More of a medium coverage with the sponge in my opinion. And then this side is definitely a lot more full coverage. And I feel like I like the finish on this side better. I'm gonna go ahead and do my concealer now and see how that sits on top of the CC cream. But I think my skin looks pretty good, not gonna lie. Guys, another thing that is a little bit weird. Now I'm left with all of this product that I really don't need. So just as a warning, when you are using this foundation, I would recommend using like half a pump or one pump for your entire face. Like you do not need 2 pumps unless you have acne that you're trying to cover. But even if you're trying to cover acne, I would probably go in with your concealer instead. If you have a concealer that's pretty close to your skin tone, I would just use that and use 1 pump for literally your entire face. Just be careful because it does have really good coverage and it could feel kind of heavy if you put too much because it is a pretty thick consistency. Now that it's been sitting for a little while, I don't feel like it's weighing down on my face or anything. Especially once I put powder on, I'm sure it'll feel nice and matte. So I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I'm in the middle of doing my makeup and I just wanted to show you that I literally just bake the whole entire middle of my face because I don't want any oils to appear throughout the day. I really don't. And I'll lightly put powder everywhere else, but as you can see, this is like where I put the most because that's where I get the most oily. And I leave it on for just a couple minutes and then I wipe it off. I don't put it on for too long. But the more I have this on my face, I really like the finish. I think it makes your skin still look like skin, but very clear skin. I'll be back once I'm really done. Hey guys, so I just finished my makeup. I don't know why I went so dramatic. I'm not doing anything today. I just am wearing a green sweater, so I was like, green eyeshadow. But anyway, I am gonna leave this makeup on for as long as possible. It's already really late, 5:13 right now. So I'll go ahead and check back in with you guys later. Let me bring the camera a little bit closer so you guys can see what my skin is looking like at the moment. Okay, so this is how it looks. As you can see around my nose area, it looks a lot better than it did before because I put powder on. I think that's all it really needed was a good powder, but I really like the way it looks right now. Very smooth finish with the poreless putty primer that I used. Let's pray it stays like this. I'm not going to blot my face. If I do get oily, I'm not gonna powder it or blot it with my fingers. I'm just gonna let nature do its thing, and then I'll check back in with you guys later in a few hours and see if I like the finish of it. Hey guys, it is 12:09. Can y'all see that? So I think from far my skin looks pretty nice, like it looks okay. Oh my god, my lip liner is all messed up. I have not retouched anything since 5 p.m. I haven't blotted or anything, so this is just how the foundation sat on my face. My highlighter's still there, my contour, everything is still there. It's just like when I look closely that I start to notice that around my chin, the foundation kind of started balling up, and around my mouth. And also my nose got really oily and it started separating the foundation. Surprisingly, right here on my cheeks, it doesn't look that oily. Like, it's just really my nose area, and like I said, around my mouth it kind of like got crusty. Personally, with my skin type, I would use it to go to the beach or, you know, to run some errands, but it wouldn't be like a favorite. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear, and this one actually has SPF 25. I had no idea because it has it in such like small font down here, but it does have sunscreen in it, so that's awesome. And I do believe it's less than $14, so I don't know. I would prefer this one. It just doesn't emphasize any texture. It just makes my skin look damn near perfect. Even when I have a breakout, it has great coverage. Personally, between these two, I would definitely go ahead and use this one, because even if I want more sheer coverage, this formula is more liquidy and not as thick feeling as this one is. So I could just put, you know, half a pump of this one and it'll give me very light coverage. I can do a couple pumps and it'll give me more of a full coverage. So I just think I prefer this texture more than this one, because this one is a little bit thicker. But overall, it's not bad. It's just not right for me, I think, especially the way it's kind of flaking off at the end of the day. I've worn this one for several hours and it hasn't done that around my mouth area. I'll show you guys again a little bit more close up so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, so I just wanted to show you guys a bit close up. I'm sorry about my lip liner. I ate dinner and it got all messed up. But as you can see here, it's kind of like flaking off and I don't like that. If you guys have any other recommendations for what kind of videos you want to see, please let me know down in the comments. I'm sorry that this video took a negative turn, but I just wanted to be honest. I don't really like the way it looks on my skin. Doesn't mean that it won't work for you, but if you do have around $14, I would suggest buying this one instead of this one. And I love e.l.f., so no shade. I just wanted to tell you guys the truth here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.